Hello, Shoguns. My name is Alex, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This is Batman Arkham City, as you no doubt tell by the title and thumbnail. First of all, I just wanted to say that I apologize if I sound kind of out of it. I am incredibly tired for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe it's the sun change weather here. At the time of recording, it is June 20th, and yesterday we had a crap ton of rain, so, that was something. And also, one more thing for Let's Play, I immediately tried to figure out, here we go. So I am turning the music all the way down because, well, I don't want any potential copyright claims on this particular series. So yeah, that's why I'll be playing on normal because that's where I go to. And also, yes, I am playing the Return to Arkham version, which I still stand by. It's not that bad of a port. Now, there are some graphical and texture things that don't really work for this game, and I will address them as they come up. But the good thing about this is that it has all of the Arkham City DLC, including Catwoman. This is the first time that we actually see her in the Arkham universe, though it is not her first canonical appearance. That honor goes to Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, released for the PS Vita of all things, and the Nintendo 3DS. But since I don't have that, I haven't played that, but I've heard it's kind of a mixed bag. Like, it has a lot of potential, but, not much. Anyway, Catwoman essentially has 4 scenarios in the game, and this is the first one. This technically gives us some insight into the first main mission of the game, but, we will go over that later. And as you could probably tell, I did have to edit some music for the background, but I really did not want to go through what I did for Arkham Asylum, so I pretty much just plastered almost copy pasted some songs, though now that I think about it, I may as well go back and try to get some more songs in there, or at least have a different one every episode. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Also, I'll get to the story here in just a minute, but I did want to ask you guys a question, and I will also have this on my community post too. Well, my community page, I should say. So I'm thinking about doing a potential rewrite for the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Not series, my bad. Franchise. My question for you guys is: would you want to? Well, actually, it's 2 questions. Should I include season 0? And should I actually? Sorry, let me. I'm very tired right now. That's why I'm starting mumbling so much. So, would you guys be interested in seeing any kind of content related to the Yu-Gi-Oh rewrite? I guess that's my main question, but yeah, oh well. Okay, so now let's just get back to well, actually, let's finally get into the main story real quick because this is the meat and potatoes of the game. So, a few months after the events of Arkham Asylum, Warden Sharp has become Mayor Sharp. And one of the biggest things that the mayor has done is take a chunk of Gotham City and basically turn it into a prison called Arkham City, and which is the title of the game. And the warden is actually the guy we saw earlier called Hugo Strange. If you're a Batman fanatic, you know exactly who this guy is. But, City doesn't really do him any kind of favors. So, in a prequel comic, actually, Batman realizes that he can't do much by himself, so he uses the Bruce Wayne angle and tries to get Arkham City shut down. But as we saw just a couple minutes ago, that doesn't really work out. And he's sent as a political prisoner inside of Arkham City. Now, one of the interesting things. Oh wait, there's a Black Mask actually, voiced by what's his name? Nolan North. He also voices Penguin in the game. Because, yes, we do see a little bit more of Batman's rogue gallery in the game. Though, not much, honestly. I mean, obviously, we saw Catwoman. Two-Face is obviously in the game, if you were paying attention to the Catwoman segment. We saw Black Mask. Well, I don't really want to spoil too much. But then again, this game's been out for, like, over a decade now, so I guess it wouldn't hurt that much. Oh, the face. And I actually kind of like the Tiger Guards. Yes, that's what they're called, the Tiger Guards. Like I like their uniforms, but I do feel kind of sorry for them because like I forget where it was confirmed. But these guys, well, the Tiger Guards are actually brainwashed under Hugo Strange to follow his every order without question and on demand. Why did I make it sound like it was a TV service? Frick. Alright, so since we're cuffed, we can't really do much in terms of attacking, but thankfully a single counter is all we need to take these guys down. And yeah, that one nameless prisoner is dead too. And also, sorry. Also, speaking, who's it? Well, we'll get to that later. Oh, a bit of a fun fact here. That thug can change look at random. And also the line Penguin says, "Here is random." So, right now, so like he said, nighty night, but other times it's lights out rich boy. So it's complete RNG, whether or not you get a certain thug or a certain audio line. And yes, this is the Penguin. Also, that is a glass bottle jammed into his eye socket. It's pretty gruesome, I'll admit. And it's actually kind of a fun detail. Though, yeah, the brass knuckles don't really mean much with Bruce here. So, yeah, that's the first time in the Arkham series that we are introduced to the Penguin. Now, like, he didn't always have the glass jammed in his eye socket, but w- actually, it's implied that Zaz did it. Because, yes, he is in the game, but only as a side quest. And yes, as a side quest, because this game is a lot bigger than Arkham City. Or, Asylum. Damn it, I'm playing City. Fuck, I'm tired. Okay, so, after that little, encounter with the penguin... Jesus Christ. Phone, sorry. After that little, penguin encounter... it's time for Bruce Wayne to fully don his Batman persona. But, you know, he didn't, you know, it's not like he's wearing the goddamn thing under his suit or whatever. Oh, right, I should also mention, Bruce is gonna say, well he's singing right here. For a good chunk of the game, well, actually, for like the opening hour of the game, I think our main goal is to figure out what Protocol 10 is. But you know, we're not meant to know that for a long time, so yeah, is what it is. Now, something else that's kind of interesting for the game. There is a costume code. Basically, when you, there were certain DLC segments. Well, I shouldn't say segments. There was DLC for added costumes, which were references to other Batman media, such as the Silver Age of the 70s, the animated series Batman Beyond, even Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. But I will show them off eventually throughout the playthrough, so don't worry about it. Okay, so this is where the Catwoman segment comes into play, because according to this Tiger Guard, Catwoman is being held by Two-Face in the courthouse. And Catwoman's segment at the very beginning explains why she's even in there in the first place. Well, sort of explain it. It gives a reason as to why Two-Face is even holding her hostage in the first place. But yeah, like, Catwoman's story is not that important to the main plot of the game, but she can help in a lot of different areas. Because, of course, Riddler's back, but, you know, and it's actually kind of why I'm, well, actually, no. I'm taking care of these guys because it actually gives us a little interaction that that most players don't get to see very often. And actually the game kind of guesses that you've already done this later on, but you know, I don't really know. And yeah, as you can see, Batman has a lot more things to play with this time around. Though you do need to be mindful of, you know, of when an enemy is going to attack. But anyway, so we saved Jack Ryder, finally. And he gives us basically an idea of what's going on with, well, a theory as to what's going on with Hugo Strange. But, you know, it's nothing that complicated, I don't think. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, trying to think, I'm sorry. So, we are going to be ending this video with saving Catwoman, because we've been going on for like nearly 15 minutes at this point. But, yeah, don't worry too much about it, okay? Though I will say that I won't be sticking with the default outfit throughout the entirety of the playthrough. Mainly because I want to show off the other outfits, though. You know? So, anyway. Since a large chunk of Gotham has been converted into a prison, we have a much bigger sandbox to play in. And as such, we get more Riddler shit. 440 of these sons of bitches. But there is a bit of a workaround. Just a small one, though. So, there is a fair amount of Catwoman-related trophies sprinkled all throughout the city, right? And they add up to your total count for Riddler. Because in order to finally face him, you need to have, get that tally up to 400. You don't need all of them, thankfully, just 400. Though it's still a pain in the ass because of how much shit is here, you know? And there's also the challenges, which thankfully do also add to your counter. Like your Riddler counter, as I'm gonna call it. But you know, it just doesn't like there's so much shit in this game. And compared to the other Arkham games, this is one of the in terms of a basically the map of this game is definitely a lot bigger than Asylum. But like 2 more games actually expand on the map. Like Origins, for example, is just Arkham City but bigger, and Night is 3 entire islands separated into 3 islands three islands connected by bridges. Fuck, I'm tired. Anyway, so this is our first introduction to Two-Face. Not necessarily in the Arkham franchise, but this is the first time that we get to see him. Well, actually, I should say, not the first time that we chronologically see him. Because I think he was referenced in Origins, but we never actually got to see him. Though it is clear that with City there is a lot of history. And also this is one of those scenes where for some reason muting the music also gets rid of some of the sound effects, which is very, very weird. I don't get why they decided to do that. But anyway, so Two-Face is not gonna last very long, right? Like, as Batman, this is the only time that we'll actually get to face him, and we don't actually get a boss fight, which, you know, is actually a fairly, which, you know, I get the idea, right? The these are the this technically is like the opening 20 minutes of the game, so it makes sense to not immediately throw the player into a massive boss fight right away. Oh, and don't worry about having to fight the whole room, because most of them just leave as soon as you drop down, which I don't blame them. They made the smart move. And you also have Two-Face shooting at you throughout this entire fight, but this little bit here is mandatory. Blam! Overruled. And yeah, I probably should have been making a few jokes earlier, like when when Catwoman said, You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging. I like to imagine one of the guard or thugs saying, "Boo!" Because it's a terrible fucking joke. Okay, so, oh god. Now it's gonna be Three-Face. And yeah, of course Batman's not dead. You think that a gun to the chest is gonna hurt him? Or, well, you think a gun to the chest is gonna kill him? That's like the main reason why he has a logo like plastered on his chest. It's to fool the opponent into going for it. But anyway, so well, we don't have that long left for the video, and well, we are gonna get a tease. Well, we are gonna get a bit of a teaser as to what villain we're gonna see next, but we're not gonna get to the actual villain for like a few more episodes, though he is teased and name dropped. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just out of it. I'm just out of it today. I don't know why. Maybe the sudden change in weather, because like it's like apparently, well, or not apparently. Like I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. It's probably conspiracy shit. Like. Squeeze. We're pigs. Anyway, with the video coming to an end, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. The next milestone we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers, and I have full confidence that we'll hit it by the end of the month. Until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the stars.